LEGO Fortnite is coming to Fortnite, and this is their version of an ultimate crafting survival game that will likely rival a huge game like Minecraft. Today I'm going to tell you everything about the new game mode that's being released on the 7th, which is tomorrow, and basically I'm going to be giving you guys a ton of tutorials, gameplay, and just feedback on the game because I am super excited for this, okay? I'm like a kid, okay? This is a game mode that will start off just like your Minecraft server. You'll get to select a world menu, and you'll select it. You can even put a seed if you want, but basically it's going to be your own world where you can invite your friends to play in that world. And unlike Minecraft, this game will have the option to give your friend a special key, and with that key he can play on your world whenever he wants, and he doesn't need you. This was something that Minecraft introduced with realms, but sadly it just doesn't work because you have to pay for realms. This comes right in the game completely for free. You'll also be in control of your village, and the more you level up your village, the more perks you get, and it could be different villagers selling different things, because also there are NPCs or vendors or whatever you want to call them, but essentially there's going to be a couple different vendors, and the more you rank up each vendor, the better the barters or trades will get. So essentially I get my vendor from level 3 to level 5. At level 3 he'll want 3 items for this one item. At level 5 he might want 2 items for that one same item that we had before. Now vendors and barters, all this stuff is awesome because it forces you to gain some resources, get some ground going, and be eligible to get materials a different way. Again, we don't know much about it. This is all speculation, but we know it's happening. There are going to be vendors. Also, I don't know how you level up your village. It could be that there's a main town hall, just like in Clash of Clans or something like that. We don't know exactly how it's going to work, but all we know is that the higher you get your village, the more perks you get, essentially. Now, speaking on these vendors a little bit more, they will rotate their barters every 24 hours. So it's not like just normal games. Like an example, Escape from Tarkov. They have vendors in there, and their items never really rotate. Sure, they restock, but they never rotate. In this version of LEGO Fortnite, the vendors will literally rotate, so they'll have different items every 24 hours. Now, this game already has a ton of stuff that we've seen in the trailer, but we know that we're going to have different craftables like benches. We're going to have pickaxes, axes that you probably craft in your benches. We do know that the crafting bench, kind of like a crafting table on Minecraft, I'm guessing, the crafting bench has 5 different tiers, so I'm guessing the more you upgrade that crafting bench, the better the upgrades will be. So maybe on the crafting bench 1 you can only make like a wooden or a stone tool, and then all the way at 5 you can craft the best material tool out there. Also, since we have these crafting benches and related to building, we will have free building and guided builds. So essentially it'll lay out a blueprint, and you follow that blueprint to the T, and you can basically create whatever you're trying to create. You could also free build, let your mind explore a little bit and just get it going that way. But again, we have 2 different options, and I love that because if there's a really cool blueprint that I want for my world, I can just put it in there, copy it, and it looks great. I don't have to follow a 5-minute tutorial on my second monitor like we all have done in the days past. Now, when you're building your world, you're going to have some spots for storage, and there are storage chests. Obviously, there's going to be 4 different tiers, I believe. 1 obviously being the worst, and 4 obviously being the best. This will be cool to kind of level up your area, get it going, store all my chests in this area, all my dirt in this chest section, all of my materials in this section. It'll be cool to organize a little bit. You also will have the chance to learn craftable recipes. I don't know how you learn them, if it's from villagers or from vendors, whatever you want to call them, or if you have to find them, defeat bosses, because again, there are different enemy types in this game. We saw some already, like the big creature that I believe is called the Brute. We also have some skeletons, little crab-like creatures. We have a ton of different enemies, but it's going to be really cool to see all of them in action, see what you get for them, see how you defeat them. It's going to be cool. There's also some different variants, so you could have one of those big bosses, the Brute, in the desert, or he could be in the snowy area, and he will blend in, essentially not blend in, but have some type of color variation in those sections. Now, one thing that makes this game kind of more like a survival game is the fact you have an HP and an energy source. So essentially you're going to have to eat, you're going to have to make sure to heal. I don't know how you're going to heal, if you heal by eating, if you heal by different types like bandages like they do in actual Fortnite. I don't know the extent of it, but they're going to have some type of bar system that makes it so you're farming, you're getting your materials, because there's also farming in this game. As we saw in the cinematic trailer that I'm probably playing in the background, you'll see that at some point in the video there's a little plane with crops in the view. You will definitely see it. But again, I love farming, I love doing all that. I'll get the biggest farm out there, I'll be all over the joint. We'll have an absolutely great time, and this game mode is going to be absolutely massive. I think the LEGO Fortnite game mode is going to be bigger than the battle battle royale one day. I know that Fortnite does phenomenal updates, and with all these updates, they're gonna add a catastrophically huge amount of stuff to do in this survival game. Also, on the last note, every single world that you do play is basically procedurally generated, so you could input a seed and basically get the same world over and over again, but basically it's going to be like Minecraft where you spawn in, completely random world, don't know what you're going to get, don't know how big it is, I have no idea, but it's going to be a fun time. I'm going to upload a ton of tutorials, gameplays, and maybe I'll throw a stream or two in there for you boys, but drop a like, subscribe if you want to see some beautiful content on LEGO Fortnite, maybe even Fortnite, but probably LEGO Fortnite. And again, I'll see you next one. Dude.